Hey beauties, and welcome back to IAmBeautifulHustler TV. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I custom ombre this deep wave wig provided by Tinashe Hair, and this is a 26-inch 13x4 deep wave wig, and I'm going to show you everything that came included in the packaging, and then I will go ahead and proceed to show you the wig, which is 180% density, 26 inches long, and it is a 13x4, and the lace was medium brown, dark lace. And first things first, like I mentioned, I'm going to show you guys how I customed ombre this wig. So first thing you're going to need is some BW2 powder, some 40 volume developer, some aluminum foil, and of course your little mixing brush. And this is what the wig looks like fresh on the mannequin. And after I finish showing you all of the tools, I'm going to go ahead and take some powder, take some volume developer, and begin to mix it up in the bowl. So now that the bleach is all mixed up, I'm going to take a portion as far as like the top area where because I'm going to do a top ponytail style, as you can see from the beginning of this tutorial. So I'm going to color the back, and then I'm going to color the hair that's in the ponytail actually in that ponytail. But the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and take my bleaching powder mix and just apply it all over the ends of this hair. And you just want to make sure you really get that bleaching powder mixture all up in there really good. Make sure you brush it on, you get in between and spread the hairs open, rub it together, do whatever you need to do, but make sure that bleach is saturated on their hair really, really good. And once you're done doing that, you can go ahead and take you a piece of aluminum foil, and on the side that is dull, not the shiny side, but the actual dull side is where it's the side that you want to lay the hair on top of, because the dull side, it like maintains the heat. It keeps the hair heated, which is what's needed to assist your bleach and lifting on the hair. So now I'm going to do the same thing with the ends of the ponytail part. Get that bleach saturated in there, and once I'm done getting it all over the bottom hairs, I will take another piece of aluminum foil and follow the same steps as below. And I actually let that bleach sit on there for about 20 minutes. And you will see the color shortly that it turns so far. And then after I went ahead and got it to lift to that brown color, I went ahead and rinsed that color off. I did not shampoo it as of yet. I just let it sit, like I mentioned, for 20 minutes. And this is what it looked like after removing. And now I'm going to go ahead and rinse that off in the sink, and I'm going to come back on to apply a second coat of the bleaching powder. So now I'm applying a second coat of that bleaching powder to the ends once again. And after I finish getting saturated on that same section, I'm going to go ahead and take the bleach up higher. And I do it like this because as the bottom end is getting even brighter with that second coat, that top coat will be turning brown like it did on that first section. So I apply the ends first, and then go ahead and apply the higher level for the brown tone, so it can go from like 1B to brown to the 27-30 color towards the end. So once I get that layer applied in there really good, I will go back in with another fresh piece of aluminum foil on the dull side and wrap that up, and repeat the same steps to the ponytail again. And then once again, I let that sit for 20 minutes. And then I went ahead and shampoo and conditioned it with the Shimmering Lights purple shampoo to tone out some of that brassiness. And that is the color that it came out to be once I was done. And now I'm going to go ahead and begin the installation process now for the actual wig. And I will be doing a top ponytail style with exotic baby hair. So first things first, this wig did feel a little bit small, so I had to go in and cut the extra lace from around the ears. And this is a medium cap, so if you do have a bigger head, you might want to get the larger size that they do have. So you know, just putting that out there. But I went ahead and I had to cut the extra lace off the sides first. And as I mentioned, this lace is like dark brown lace, like medium brown. Well, more so dark brown lace. So it is darker than my sister's like skin tone. So in my opinion, you know, it's like it looked good, but I just felt like if it would have been transparent lace, it would have been even better. But overall, it still came out very nice. But just let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. But now I'm going to go ahead and apply my layers of my lace matte adhesive, which the next restock will be in December for those who keep asking. I am waiting for the grand opening of my new salon, and that's when I will do the, you know, the restock for online and, you know, for those to pick up from my actual salon and store location. So just be patient, vibe with me, y'all. Everything is coming. I am going to be over restocked, so you will not miss a chance on purchasing you any of my products. I will have more than enough for you guys to pick up that is locally, and for those who are not locally and out of state and out the city, I can definitely ship to you. So just bear with me, guys. It is coming. But however, I did go ahead and pull that lace into that glue, and I'm just going to have her hold each side and do my normal melting process steps. And now I'm going to go ahead and apply the melt belt and let that sit for 10 minutes. And then once that has, you know, sat for some time, I went ahead and, you know, came back to recording and removed it. And this is what it looks like after removing the belt. And now I'm going to pull down the pieces, you know, in the front, so I can cut off all the extra lace that is not needed for her installation. And I'm just going to go in with a fresh eyebrow razor and just razor off all of that extra lace. And again, guys, I mentioned this lace was darker than her skin tone, but I finessed it the best way that I could. And just, I always recommend from every company, just always order transparent lace or HD lace, and that's, you should never have a problem with you know, either one of those laces. But I still made it work. I did what it did, you know, I made it do what it do. But after I finish razoring off the extra lace, I will tack down any remaining lifted pieces, and, you know, I will get ready to prep it to be tied down again with the melt belt. For the baby hair today, we will be going for a dramatic baby hair look. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull down the section from hairline to hairline, all the hairs that will be used for the baby hair. And then once I get that section out the way, I will go back in with the cognac color foundation and tap across the hairline and edges. and, spray with the got to be spray. And yes, I can't believe it, y'all. Yes, I said got to be spray. The hair store I went to did not have Tresemme, so I did not feel like driving all the way to another store to see if they had any. So I just had to stick with the got to be. But I sprayed the got to be across the hairline and tied it down with the melt belt. And once that dries, I will come back on and get into the actual styling portion of the video. And now I'm going to go ahead and part off a section on both sides. I kind of curved it a little bit towards the front. I'm going to curve it around as if I was doing like a regular side part. But I'm going to do that on both sides because that top part will be in a ponytail and the rest of it will be down and the baby hairs will be on a swim. So once I get both side sections off, I'm going to go in with some got to be spray and, spray on the front of the hair. Hot combed it and everything, make it nice and flat, and then I will go ahead and put the top part in a ponytail, do my little wraparound part, and then I will focus on these baby hairs. Now for the exotic baby hairs that I am creating today, I did more of the little squiggly ones with this installation, And let me tell you what I did differently to make everything just flow so much easier. Now, the baby hairs that's in the very center of her forehead, I cut them shorter than everything else. I cut those about they're about a half an inch. And the other baby hairs on the side are like about an inch or maybe an inch and a half. And the reason why I cut those shorter because I wanted it to lay down like the way it did in the beginning. Like I really wanted it to be very, very short. And I left the ends longer so I can create the swoop and it's not too much hair into the swoop. And it also made my swooping, swiggly baby hairs much, much easier when the middle part was shorter like that. So I like this method much better, cutting it shorter in the center and then keeping the sides as long as I usually do it, and just keeping the ends of the swoop parts longer so I can create that, swirl effect. And I'm just using the Got To Be gel for my baby hairs today. No holding spray because it's not my favorite. So I just went in with one of my old baby hair methods, and that's with the Got To Be gel. And just the easiest way to do this is just have the client hold the blow dryer on the heat setting. So as you're swooping the hairs, it just kind of like blend into place. And the only thing I can say after creating the baby hairs with the Got To Be gel, you may have to go in, with some alcohol and just clean off the residue. That is very, very important. You don't want it to leave, that white, messy kind of look around the hairline. So after I swam and swooped them baby hairs, I did go back in with a little towel with some alcohol on it and just clean through the baby hairs just to make it look real nice and presentable. But this is pretty much how I did her baby hairs. I do have a baby hair tutorial coming, as I told you guys, and I will be showing you guys how to do the regular baby hairs, the exotic ones, all of those in detail using different methods. So I hope y'all ready, because I'm feeling real confident. It's gonna probably be the best baby hair video that you guys have seen, at least one of the best. So I am looking forward to that. So I hope y'all ready too. But now that we are done swooping these baby hairs, the last thing I would really have to do is just go ahead and apply mousse to the curls. So I'm going to apply mousse to the curls first, and then I will go ahead and conceal the parts up and everything like that. And the mousse choice for today is the Motions mousse. That's the one in the yellow bottle. I absolutely love that mousse. It smells so good and it works so good. And I'm just getting those curls nice and saturated with that mousse. Just combing through the hair, making it nice and wet looking, but not too wet, just wet enough to define those curls. And as I mentioned, after this, I will just have to conceal the parts with the foundation, and that will pretty much sum up this video. So as I mentioned again, guys, this hair is from Tinashe Hair. I showed you guys how I custom ombre the hair and also how I installed it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The details to this wig will be listed down below, so make sure you check that out. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.